Hello, in this programming video, I'm going to show you how to do relational operators in the Kotlin programming language. So relational operators allow you to compare two values, two variables together. And the most basic one is checking if one value or variable is equal to another. And to do that, so if you say equal to, and if I do print ln, and if I do num1, so I've recreated two numbers here, 55 and 23, two variables. Double equals, so that's the sign. If you do single equals is the assignment operator. Double equals is the comparison operator. Equal is checking if the left side is the same as the right side. If I do num2, let's see what happens when I run that. What result do you think we're going to get? We get false, and that's right. It's wrong. If I just change this to 55, I think you can guess what the result's going to be. It is going to be true. And at the moment, it's not much use for you. Just bear with me. Later in this series, we're going to look at loops and conditional statements such as if statements. And that's where it's going to come into play. Being able to see if, let's say a certain condition is met, as a result to perform a specific, functionality. So that's the equal to operator. You can have another one called not equal to. If you can guess what this does, this will return true if the left value is not equal to the right value, but it will return false if they are the same. And then if I do print ln num1, and to do the not equals, instead of doing double equals, you put exclamation mark equal. So not equal to num2. If I run this, we should get false for equals. False for equal to, but not equal to will yield true because they're not the same. They are 55 and 23. Now I'm going to show you the greater than and less than operators, and I'll show you both of them right now at the same time. And the greater than, they will, all these operators always yield true or false values, and based on that result, you could do something. You could assign it to another variable, like a result variable, and then use that in a conditional statement, and as a result, run some, piece of code. And so if I do num1 greater than num2, so this is the greater than variable, operator. This is the less than operator, and that is the angle bracket the other way. The way I always like to remember it is the open side is the bigger side, or that's meant to be the bigger side. So this is saying the open side is bigger than the closed side. On this, the open side is bigger than the closed side, or the greater than, the left side is greater than the right, less than, the left side is less than the right. So if we run this, see what we get. Okay, so we get true and false. So is 55 greater than 23? Yes, so that's true. Is 55 less than 23? No, it's false. What happens if I do this? 55. So they're both the same number now. What do you think we're going to get just for greater than and less than? We get false. That's because this is just saying, is it greater than? And this is just saying, is it less than? It's not, checking if it's greater than or equal to, or less than or equal to. And we can do that as well. That's really simple. If I copy these, greater than or equal to, greater than or equal to, and to do the greater than or equal to, or the less than or equal to, all you have to do is do the symbol plus an equals on the right side, symbol plus the equals. So this is saying, is num1 greater than, or is it the same as num2? If any of those two conditions are met, then it will result in true. So let's have a look at this. Both of them result in true, and that is because, is num1 greater than num2? No, 55 is the same as num2, but because this operator is greater than or equal to, it is equal to it. So it returns true, and the same principle applies for this right here. So this is great for checking values. Maybe you're checking, what your user has input, and it's meant to be, within a certain range. You can use these basic relational operators to be able to check values that your user has given you and make sure it's, correct. It's a valid number. That's it. Simple stuff. That's the relational operator. If you have any questions, feel free to pop me a message. And as usual, I look forward to seeing you in the next video.